thought then, who's not on it, didn't even live in the state now, that I should put up a deck as soon as possible because they were going to change the guidelines. Being a new homeowner, I was never told about it. I had to get permits, nothing. Nothing was ever told to me, and I took this man's word for it. Build a deck as soon as you can, so I did. And I have a deck up for 9 years. 5 days after February 10th meeting, someone called in and reported me for having a deck. That's retaliation, because I don't believe in landlord. Yes, there have to be guidelines, but don't take what I have saved for so many years away from me.
People for landmarking were holding up signs with photographs of blocks of Sunnyside Gardens. But what people were saying was, are those real photographs? Are those real photographs? And he was forced, and the folks holding up these pictures were forced to admit these were photoshopped, doctored photographs with facades painted yellow and aluminum siding photoshopped in, because the fact is you can't take a photograph now of any of these houses and blocks that will look to the common viewer as being anything but a lovely tree-lined street with brick houses.
On the coldest day, one of the coldest days of the year, people were sleeping with their babies in their cribs because they had no heat. But yet it was a building inspector coming around to find out about gas lines. And it was amazing to me that other people got violations for decks that had no permits. But yet when I went into the Department of Buildings, I noticed, because I did check, people that were from Landmark, whose decks were much larger, had no permit on file, and yet the inspector had to walk right past their house in order to violate one of my other neighbors. I find it very strange, and I think everybody else should find it strange and scary too. And as Mr. Gilbert said, it certainly does remind you of the Nazis ratting out the Jews. That's not what I came back for.
The people who are pro-landmarking have been very dishonest, you see, with us. Now, to me, when you are saying, see what could happen if you don't landmark, they're trying to use the tactic of fear. And when they try to use the tactic of fear, that's dishonesty to me. They're trying to make us afraid of that this could happen to you see, if we don't landmark.
As soon as I said something on February 27th meeting, the next morning, I got cursed out by someone. But I'm not a foreign born. I was born here, but you know what? Everybody's a foreigners here. We all came back from a better life. With this landmarking coming in, people are hating each other, people are snitching on each other, and people are saying bad things behind people. And one more thing, we don't smell. Bengalis don't smell. Bengalis have food that really smells. I know that. We have curries in our house, and let me tell you, if we win this fight, I'm going to throw the biggest party in my backyard, and everybody's invited.